Okay, greetings everyone. My name is Hasan Al Fahri Satya Simbolan, and I'd like to inform or present my paper about an image processing, the effect of bicubic interpolation on Viola-Jones and principal component analysis in detecting faces and helmet wearers. We know that within a few years, the field of image processing has experienced many developments, and the, the image processing even penetrated into other uh, discipline of study. So this more influence if we get to take this kind of topic into the research. We know that driving safety is important. So uh, we suggest that uh, the idea about how if the computer capable to know and to recognize whether someone is wearing a helmet or not, and we don't need to worry about the accident, since if the computer capable or have an ability of detecting a helmet, it will be useful. So uh, then there is a warning to the police that someone is not wearing helmet right now, like, and from the predecessor, um, or from the predecessor research, they used the method and combining it with neural network, and I just used the method and combining it with an image processing. Mm, but the problem that must be solved is uh, face detection. Face detection. Humans can do this easily, but computers need precise instruction and limits. To make the implementation easier to manage, Viola-Jones requires a face-to-face with uh, a front-facing appearance. Uh, the entire face must point towards the camera, so the camera uh, would be at the front of the face and must not tilt 90 degrees to either side. Mm, and the bicubic interpolation is chosen rather than other interpolation method, such as bilinear interpolation or the nearest neighbor interpolation, is because uh, the, uh, the nearest neighbor interpolation is too simple to implement because it only copies neighboring pixels without considering it. So it doesn't have much effect in image in image resampling. The nearest neighbor interpolation is appropriate only when the sample function is constant. Bilinear interpolation is still far better than the nearest neighbor interpolation because it still considers the value from neighboring pixel values. But moreover, the bicubic interpolation considers pixel through 16 surrounding pixel values. So the result of interpolation are still better than bilinear interpolation. Mm, mm, after uh, after the face detected successfully, then the PCA takes its role in conducting the training and testing process to detect helmets. Okay, the detection of helmet wearers without interpolation and good contrast processing still results in poor detection results. I just inform about the formulation of the problem, because therefore, to detect more than one object, whether a person or several people are wearing a helmet or not, it is necessary to do a combination of image processing methods that can improve the accuracy of the detection of helmet wearers. Uh, how we do the combination of image processing methods so we can improve the accuracy of the detection of helmet wearers that we uh, have done in this research. And this is an illustration of helmet detection. And some pictures, some image. Uh, there is someone without helmet, and computer detect it, or the classifier detect it really exact not wearing helmet, and the person with with a helmet and he is wearing it, then the classifier classified it as a helmet wearer. Uh, that's just an illustration of the result of our research and the benefits of this research is um, producing a methodology that is able to detect helmets optimally, because we combine a method with another method, so we can produce a methodology that are also able to detect helmets optimally and facilitate the detection of helmets by utilizing the coordinates of face detection as the initial region. Okay, and there is a scope of the problem, and the scope is the input image used is the face image wearing a helmet with an open face and looking from the front. That what we have discussed before. The camera is right in front of the face, or not tilt until not tilt 90 degrees to either side, and this scope is much more and using PCA of helmet detection, but while face detection we used our cascade frontal face alt2.xml as the library file of MATLAB at their Viola-Jones method, and and another scope is the face is not covered, obviously, since we detecting face at first, so then we can detect whether someone at the picture wearing helmet or not. Okay, this is the methodology. We start at input image, and then we get the pre-processing plus Bicubic interpolation, and then face detection using Viola-Jones, obviously, just with the library at the MATLAB, and then mark face objects that are 200% white, and we will inform and elaborate later. Next, I mean. And then helmet detection using perceived component analysis. We will do most at this part, and then we know is it that there is helmet or no helmet at the image. And this is the sample we used at the research. And this the histogram equalization is what we mean at the pre-processing of the image. So the contrast will be better, and the face detection also would be better. And then this is the bicubic interpolation, an illustration of bicubic interpolation. At the top is without bicubic interpolation, and at the bottom with bicubic interpolation. When we zoom it, the pixelization of the image is much more different, and the image at the bottom is more clean. I mean, we can even know that it really a face, and the pixel with another pixel is so close. I mean, the color is really close, and the computer even easy to understand, easy to detect that it is this image is containing a face. And this is a face detection, the illustration in Viola-Jones. And this when we find when the classifier find the face, then what the face find what the classifier find, then inform us that there is a face. If the classifier get a face, then the dimension is widened until 200%, so that